Remart nurses, we are in the midst of our NCLEX 30-day challenge. So I have to ask, have you studied for NCLEX? Have you studied for NCLEX today? Yes or no? This is all about you getting your license. And, as we're in this challenge, this is actually a day-by-day overview of our NCLEX virtual trainer calendar. And this calendar is all about helping you stay focused and stay committed. A lot of you have not passed your NCLEX exam because you give up too quickly. You get started, you're red hot on fire, but then by day number 10, you fizzled out. Something comes up. We're distracted. And so with the 30-day challenge, I'm challenging you, number one, to not do everything for everybody else and your own goals are left undone. I'm challenging you to make your goals the priority. Commit to your goals. A lot of us, we're so good at helping other people accomplish their goals and lifting people up and allowing them to get to the finish line that we put our own goals on the back burner. So 30-day NCLEX challenge is to see you take it to the next level, to see you get your nursing license. That is what this is about. And so we are studying from the NCLEX virtual trainer student workbook. All right, it's not too late for you to join now. And also we are studying from the Quick Facts book. And this is day number 14. This is day number 14. But listen, if it's your day number 4 or day number 10, congratulations, you are right where you need to be. Okay. And if you want to get started, because we're going into week number 3, if you want to get started, go ahead, go over to my website, remartnurse.com. And this is one of the final days that you can use the discount coupon code. Okay. So using the discount coupon code, it is INVEST. All right. And that will take your virtual trainer price down. All right. So virtual trainer, remartnurse.com. It's not too late for you to join. Shout out. I see you guys saying I've been studying all day. And so just so you guys know, last week we really hit hard maternity, age-specific nursing care, and basic care and comfort, moving into orthopedics. Next week is going to be so pivotal. I want you guys to be there because I see we're getting into our respiratory overview. We got a ton of pharmacology that we will be going over. And so on our rest days, shout out to you. Shout out Julie. She said, I just ordered my VT yesterday. I cannot wait for those books to come in. And you loving the VT because you can get started right away. And Julie, you have 90 days in the virtual trainer program. You have 90 days in the VT program when you purchase it now. And so you have all the time you need. Our program is only 6 weeks. I'm going to tell you even how you can do it in a shorter amount of time if you have to. But as I was saying, as we get into next week, we're going to go into respiratory, a ton of pharmacology. I was looking at the calendar last night and I was just preparing my mind for all the studying I'm going to do next week. And I'm really excited to look over that information. So again, the name of this is the NCLEX virtual trainer. You can get it at remartnurse.com. Also, it comes with the Quick Facts for NCLEX book. And this is where we get our pharmacology and our content as well. So we get both of these books together. The calendar is found in your file vault, for the virtual trainer. All right. So during our rest days, we do two things. We focus on either catching up from things that we need to clarify, or we rest and we do questions and answers. And so I'm here to answer your questions. One of the more popular questions that I've been getting during the 30-day challenge is students will email me. They say, hey, Regina, can you literally do the virtual trainer workbook and the Quick Facts in 30 days? And I wanted to just take some time and answer that. The answer is yes, you can do it in less than 30 days or about 30 days. Remember, with the study calendar that you get, I have you studying 4 days a week. Okay, 4 days a week for 6 weeks. And so altogether, that's 24 study sessions in 6 weeks, which is great. It's very reasonable. However, if you want to do the virtual trainer in about 30 days, then you would be doing, instead of 4 days a week, you could do 5 or 6 days a week. So if you do 6 days a week study sessions according to the calendar, and all you're doing is you're printing out your calendar and you're literally accomplishing the task. And so this is so helpful. And so what happens is you end up getting through the whole program in 4 weeks. And so, yes, you are able to do it in that amount of time. All right. So the calendar is there as a guide. A lot of my students, they don't know what to study. And that's how you can get into a very bad habit of combining multiple resources when you don't have direction. And so you're doing a little bit here, and then you jump over to this book, and then you're doing this program. And so that is how confusion happens. And ultimately, you end up taking a lot more time than you really need to study the content for this test. And so if you do it my way, you will be able to not only learn the content, but you will be able to also integrate your clinical judgment. All right. That is another thing. Clinical judgment during the 30 days also can be accomplished if you follow the program and the study calendar. All right. Another thing that you can do to help streamline and condense the time that you're studying is if you want to get the question bank, you can also get the virtual trainer question bank. And shortly after you begin your calendar, you can start incorporating the virtual trainer questions too. And that is going to help you. That's going to help you shorten up the time you spend preparing for this exam. All right. So the VT question bank, you can get that over at remarnurse.com and begin incorporating it. All right. So that is what I want to say about that. If you have questions on the screen, just go ahead and put them on, and I'll be happy to answer them today. The question that I see here is, can you just pass using the Quick Facts book? I get that all the time. Just passing using the Quick Facts book is not my recommendation, only because, and I say this a lot, Quick Facts is a great book for general content. It's a great book for general content, and it does have the pharmacology in the back. However, the virtual trainer workbook and the virtual trainer program is where you get the actual lectures. The Quick Facts book, there's no lecture material in here. There is no management of care in here. There is no infection control in here. There is no delegation in here. There is no there's many subjects that I do not cover in the Quick Facts because they need proper lecture. Okay, they need proper lecture. The clinical math, not in Quick Facts to the way that it needs to be for most nursing students. Most nursing students have a problem with psychiatric conditions. That's not in Quick Facts at all. And so if you just try to use half of the program, you're going to go in what I consider half prepared. And so this book, honestly, this book is the foundation, and you fill it in with the Quick Facts. All right. That's what I want to say about it. But you guys who have the virtual trainer, go ahead and put your comments on the screen too. What would you tell somebody that was just trying to study and pass NCLEX with Quick Facts? All right. Well, what do you guys say? Also, do the questions change in the question bank? So there's 1,200 questions in the question bank for you to do. All right. And those questions are totally different from what's in your virtual trainer homework and practice exams. All right. So if you have access to the question bank, you're getting those questions, and they don't change, like they're not changing. So your question bank is your question bank. Okay. Are we able to go back and listen to the lecture topic after completing it? Yes, you are. You're able to go back and listen to those videos after you complete it. I do suggest you going forward. All right. As long as you're passing the practice exams and the homework exams in the virtual trainer, continue to go forward. All right. And then once you're totally complete, because you have 90 days, you can go back and listen to those videos again. All right. You can, if you want to renew your virtual trainer, great question. Please email Team Remar so they can send you a renewal link, and you're able to do that. Okay. And the email address is, of course, support@remarreview.com. Support@remarreview.com. Can you follow your instructions? Yes, follow my instructions. where does see? Can you? All right. Can you tell how you take notes while studying? Oh my goodness, that is such a great question. And okay, I'll just say this. My way is based off of me doing this for 10 years. Okay. So I probably take a little different notes than you guys, but this is what I do. When I open up my workbook, so like I'm really excited to go over herbal medications. I don't know why, but I love herbal medications, so I'm excited about it. So what I'll do is, of course, I'll have my workbook out. I will watch the lecture videos and I will take the notes on the lecture videos. Okay. So as I'm taking notes, sometimes I'm asking myself questions. If I write something down, I'll write that question down in the margin, or I'll put a question mark by whatever the term or whatever it is I heard that I'm interested to know more about. So I'll just put a question mark there, but I'll listen to the entire video through. When I'm finished listening to that video, I look at my lecture notes pages, and that's when I dive deeper into something that I had a question about, or something that I wanted to know more about. And so that is how I break down these topics. Sometimes if I look at something, even if I have a great understanding of it, I'll ask myself a question about it. And if I don't know the answer right away, then I know I need to ask you guys questions about it too. So it's how I kind of guide my study sessions. That's how I do it. Okay. Let's see. How do I get the lecture videos? The lecture videos are in the virtual trainer. All right. They're in the virtual trainer training center. That is how you get the videos to go along with this book. Because when you get this book, it's going to be empty. All right. There's going to be boxes and blank notes that you will have to fill in. And so you do that by watching my lecture videos. Okay. And again, when I study, I keep my study sessions very short. I think the longest that I will do at one time is probably about 20-25 minutes, and then I'm taking a break. I have to, go get a drink of water, reset, and come back. All right. So that's another thing. All right. And how do you suggest focusing on the VT and quick facts? Because I'm a little bit scared just focusing on one NCLEX review course. I understand that. I understand it can be intimidating to think, can I really get everything I need in one resource? But I will tell you this. If you have ever struggled with feeling confident and feeling like you are ready to test, then this is the program for you. Okay. I'm asking you, trust the process. The process is stick with one material, use this calendar to guide your study sessions. Okay. And when you do that, you will become more competent, because there is progress, and then there is retention. And those are the two things that you really need. You need to have that progress. You need to have that forward moving progress, and you need to feel like you understand the subject that you're studying. Okay. All right. So if you just focus on the content now, focus on the content, clinical judgment, you will be able to answer those questions on your exam correctly. The questions on the NCLEX exam are challenging, but a lot of them are really straightforward. And my nursing students, they say, I am able to think through them. Some of them say it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. They say that not because they're just having some magical experience. They say that because they've put in the work of studying. All right. They put in the work of studying. And so there's only one way, that you could be asked about diabetes mellitus. Like, if you're asked about the content of diabetes mellitus, if you know it, then you know it, no matter what the scenario is, the subject. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to do. Consistency, 30 days, try it with me. Okay. All right. One resource is great. It worked for me. Proud Remar nurse here. I'm a fan. I love gaining knowledge and being better. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. The testimonials. I mean, you can jump on here and you can have doubts about whether you should or whether you should not try it, but check out our testimonials. These are real people, and they choose to get on here every time I'm on here to let somebody else know that you can, you will, you must pass NCLEX. All right. You can do it. All right. Fear is taking HESI RN exit exam. Fear, I mean, fear can be wherever you want to place it, wherever you want to place it. But that HESI RN exit exam can be passed with the NCLEX virtual trainer too. We've had students to do it. All right. So no matter what the exam is, if it's nursing based, if it's nursing content based for entry level nurses, our VT can handle it. Our NCLEX virtual trainer can prepare you for it. Okay. All right. So if you already have the Quick Facts book and you want to add on the virtual trainer, if you already have the 5-star Quick Facts book and you need to just add on the virtual trainer, all you have to do is go to remarnurse.com and select the NCLEX virtual trainer that says already has Quick Facts. Okay. If you already have the Quick Facts, you don't need it again. You just need to get access to the training center and the VT student workbook. All right. And you can do that. You can do that. Just pick the package that says already has Quick Facts. All right. What about practical nursing? Absolutely. We have a virtual trainer for RN and PN. We have a virtual trainer for registered nurses and practical nurses. All right. All right. All right. Can you speak about the process for getting your ATT if you've been out of school for years? All right. Well, just very quickly, it will depend on your board of nursing. Typically, your board of nursing and Pearson VUE are the two major places that you will be starting from. Okay. So select your board of nursing and then read the requirements for students who have, who've graduated from an accredited practical nurse program. There's certain things you may have to send them depending on the board of nursing you choose. All right. So that's what I'll say about that. All right. My website is remarnurse.com. Remarnurse.com. That's where all my nurses, that's where my nursing hub is. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I already have Quick Facts. How much is the VT? Am I only seeing RN VT? Okay. So make sure that you're looking, if you're looking in your phone, you need to make sure that you're seeing the entire webpage because we have registered nurses and we have practical nurses. All right. Registered nurses and practical nurses. When we finish the VT, will there be certificates to print out? I want to show the world how grateful I am to Remar University. Yes. So you can print out your certification. And then you can show that you've completed the VT, the virtual trainer, in that way. All right. Yes, you can do that. All right, guys. So this is our 30 days of NCLEX. This is 30 days of NCLEX, and it is for you to stay consistent. And shout out to everybody that's showing up every day, asking questions. And so I have questions. I didn't cheat. I kind of cheated, but I kind of just looked over what I'll be studying and I tried to get into it. So I know some of the questions I'm going to ask you guys, but be prepared to talk about the chest tubes, the vents, the congestive heart failures, because that's all the stuff that I have to study for tomorrow. All right. I've registered for the board. It's been a month, but I haven't had my ATT number yet. Okay. That is kind of common. All right. That is definitely kind of common right now because some boards of nurses are still working from home. And so they don't have the office via the COVID protocol. Even Team Remar, we don't have our office opened up yet again because of COVID. So you guys have to be extra patient with those boards of nursing. I know they're probably doing the very best that they can do. All right. Regina, when will the books go out if you just ordered them? Also, should I wait on the books to start? Great question. Our books ship out the next day during the week. So if you ordered on Friday, then when shout out to Matt, gets in the shipping department on Monday, he will send out all of the orders that we had over the weekend. If you order on a Tuesday, the books go out Wednesday. If you order on a Wednesday, the books go out Thursday. So typically it takes about 3 days to get your books, barring the United States Postal Service and, their ability to progress all the mail, but we send them out very, very quickly. And great thing is you don't have to wait in order to get started. There are many things you can do in the NCLEX virtual trainer, such as the before the books arrive section. And you can get started in there before your books arrive. Okay. All right. Took my boards. I got a testimony. Tracy, I took my boards on Thursday, looked up results yesterday, and I passed. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you, Remar. May God continue to bless you and keep you. Oh, man. Awesome, Nurse Tracy. I know you feel so much better. Thank you for coming on here and just letting us know. Are you a RN or are you a PN? Let me know. All right. Awesome. I love that. I love that. I love that. All right. Testimonials. Congratulations to everybody. All right. Oh, everybody, you guys, I'm super proud of you. Okay. Being proactive. Even if you work, I work at night, I need a plan, help Regina. When I work night shift, let me tell you, it was really tough to do things during the day because I'm so tired if I'm working at night shift. But honestly, for me, I got a ton of work done, even though I was working on night shift. Night shift tend to allow me to look at my books more because I wasn't, getting new orders from the doctors. Very rarely do you get new orders from doctors in the middle of the night unless it is a mission. So I hope that you can try to incorporate and look at the books. All right. Very easy. Just put them in your nursing bag and take them. Also, the virtual trainer videos, you can watch them on your phone, on your iPad. You don't always have to be at the desk or at your home. That's one of the reasons why we transferred from the DVDs to the virtual trainer, because you could literally take these virtual trainer videos anywhere. So try to do that. Try to incorporate them if you can. All right. What do you think about the temporary license? Is that what you asked me? What do you think about the temporary license by the Ohio Board of Nursing? I think the temporary license situation was to fill a need at the time that we had with COVID. I do. I know some nurses took advantage of it, but ultimately you still have to pass your NCLEX exam to get an official license. So the temporary license to me was kind of like, delaying the inevitable. So you can have your license, you could feel like you're working and things like that, but I wouldn't want that impending doom of this is just temporary over my head. Honestly, yes, it's great to work and be out there, but at the end of the day, you still have to achieve your own goals. So if possible, prioritize your long-term goals first. Because if you're studying, if you're in it, then you are able to pass your license. You're able to pass the licensure exam. But if you begin to start working, you get out there, you get exposed, who knows what can happen to you. All right. So just prioritize yourself in all situations. That's what I want to say. Okay. Okay. How can I see the LPN VT? All right. So the LPN VT, check out remarnurse.com. Scroll up. If you just see RN and you're on your phone, keep scrolling up. Okay. All right. And if you need to renew your subscription, go ahead and go to go ahead and email the team. Support at remarreview.com. All right. Okay. It's so hard to study with 2 kids and moving into a new house. Okay. Listen, I'm there. I'm right there with you. You're preaching to the choir, but that's why I'm doing this 30-day challenge. I'm here doing it. You have 2 kids. Okay. I have 3 kids. And I am all over the place right now. So I'm right there with you. I know where you are, and I'm telling you, with God is possible. Okay. With God is possible. So let's do it together. That's what it is. Try to divide the books in 10 pages and focus on 10 pages a day. Yes. If you're talking about quick facts, that is what I recommend too. Again, it's all in the study calendar. If you're having trouble with pharmacology, I say make flashcards. With the back of quick facts. I don't think there's a need to do all of quick facts and flashcards because a lot of it is already very simple. But just if you want to do flashcards on the things that you struggle with, like pharmacology or like laboratory values, that's fine. Otherwise, you're just going to have 500 flashcards, and who knows if it will help you. I don't know. But pharmacology, flashcards. Pharmacology, have somebody ask you about the medications. Okay. There it is. Yes. You listen, You need the virtual trainer. Upgrade yourself. Okay. And like I said, when I got on here, we are so good, nurses. We are so good at helping other people get well, get on their feet, get their jobs, get their houses in order. We are always giving advice. If you're like me, always giving advice, always thinking about other people. But what happens is sometimes I put myself and my goals on the back burner. And so this NCLEX 30 challenge is about you committing to what you want to do and not giving up. Sometimes we give up on day 29, but then day 30 is where we are successful. But we don't know that because we give up, all right? Or we give up on day number 5, when we need to take it all the way to 30. And so prioritize what you say you want to do, which is pass your NCLEX, all right? And God will help us to do that, all right? All right. So thank you guys. Is there a quick facts for RN and PN? Okay. Nope. This quick facts is for both. Okay. So there's not 2 separate quick facts. This goes out with everybody. This is every nursing student's best friend. Okay. As the content in here is for both test plans, and you'll see the topics in here are things that can be found on both exams. So acute renal failure, what do we have? Breastfeeding, cancer, cataracts, otitis media, osteoarthritis. These are all the topics. Lots of topics in here. All right. Lots of topics in here, and they're for both. So if you are, raise your hand if you're in nursing school and you need quick facts. All right. Nursing school, both. Okay. All right. Kathy, get out of week 3. She says, I'm stuck at week 3. Week 3 is tough, but we're going to get into it. And if you're stuck at week 3, I remember you saying you were on week 3 when we were on week 2. We're going to go through week 3 coming up. So we start tomorrow with that. So show up, and you'll be able to pick up right along with me. All right. Yes. Don't give up on yourself. Don't get stuck. Let's go. Let's do it again. All right, guys. Okay. So I am going to get out of here. We have a lot to do for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Remember, yes, you can do the entire program in 4 weeks if you amend our study calendar to doing 6 sessions a week. All right, 6 sessions a week. You can do it. We've had people to do it before. I'm going to stick with our 4 sessions a week. And I will continue to go through the major themes of the exam. And then who knows what we're going to do afterwards. I don't know. Who knows? We'll have 30 days under our belt. We'll be feeling so much more confident. It's not too late for you to join me. Go over to remarnurse.com, get your virtual trainer, and then you can just catch up on the videos. You can just catch up on the videos on the rest days, and then you can meet me where I am. All right. We got a whole year planned for you guys. This is the beginning of the year in January, and we're doing a 30-day study session. So February, March, April, you guys will have passed your NCLEX exam, but the new nurses coming in, we're going to have some fun this year. All right, guys. So don't miss tomorrow. I know, I see Patricia says, I don't want to miss tomorrow. You don't, because I have pharmacology lined up, and you come on, and what we do is after you've studied, you're able to come on, and I asked you critical thinking questions about what you have studied. I've never done anything like this before. So take advantage of this opportunity to go through the program with the person who created it, which is me. Okay. I am on day number, what day is this, everybody? 14, right? So that's where I am now. We're going to 30 days. So we still have a lot of time ahead of us if you guys are joining me. All right. Tomorrow, turn on your notifications. That's all I want to say. Turn on your notifications so that when I come on, you know it. All right. But because I don't have a scheduled time for tomorrow. All right. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. This study session, this is our rest day. So the question is, are you resting? Are you resting? Because tomorrow I'll be asking you, have you studied? Have you studied? Because we have questions. All right. So tomorrow we are doing chest tubes and ventilators, congestive heart failure. What else are we doing tomorrow? And I know we have pharmacology. Yeah, pharmacology. And I haven't looked at all of it because I was trying not to cheat. Oh, we're going to go over GI medications tomorrow. And I think that's it. I think insulin's tomorrow. So, but I could literally ask you anything from any of the books and topics that we have covered, and you should know it. Okay. All right. So that is it. Check out your file vault if you want the calendar for week 3, because that's where I will be printing it from. Okay, guys. See you later. All right. Remember, you can, you will, and you must pass your NCLEX.
Hello everyone. So I am doing this video to let you guys know that if you are debating on whether or not you should use Nurse Remar, I am telling you for myself, you should. I took my NCLEX June the 8th, 8:30 that morning, and I found out the next day that I passed NCLEX. Yay! I have studied these 2 books front to back. Don't use multiple resources. I know at times a lot of people go back and forth between hers, Remar, Kaplan, Archer, things like that. But I think that you should get one good resource and just stick with it. So for those of you who are hesitant, I was hesitant at first. So I was like, oh man, so much money, I don't know, blase, blase. So then, I've been watching her videos on like Facebook. And then one day at the blue, my aunt, she was browsing Facebook as well, and she sort of sent me one of her videos. So I was like, okay, this is Nurse Remar. I've been watching her. Maybe this is my cue, you know, maybe this is like my hint to like go ahead and just buy it and just trust it. Don't even worry about the money. Use Nurse Remar. You will not regret it, I promise you.
The NCLEX Virtual Trainer is the best training system for nursing students who need to pass the exam. My name is Regina Callion, MSN RN, and I have helped thousands of nursing students pass the NCLEX exam with my program. You're gonna love it. With my NCLEX review, I'm going to give you all of my nursing content in one place. Not only that, I'm going to make sure that after every individual lesson, you know what is most important. And if you need questions to help you, I have the questions right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an amazing opportunity to get in the virtual trainer. I'm also going to send you the virtual trainer student workbook, as well as my quick facts for NCLEX. This is it. This is the opportunity that you've been waiting for. Click the link below. This is the #1 training system for nursing students who need to pass NCLEX. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Click the link below. Hey, what are you waiting for? I want to see you on the inside. This is the opportunity. You don't want to miss it. If your nursing license is important to you, you will take action right now. Let's click the link. Let's go.